Welcome in YouTube. We're here with our, what was it, Layze again? Yeah, Layze is our second video. The first one was the Facebook Marketplace food. This one is about $10,000 VIP Coachella is a nightmare, 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 nightmare. I liked him in the first video. I might like him in this video. I do like the hard glasses and the classic 90s backwards hat look. Love that for him. Love that for all of us. Now let's get right into it. Oh, oh. Yeah, we love watching people who have too much money spend that money in stupid ways that make them miserable. Eat the rich. Oh, that's nasty. Card. What? That's. Oh, oh, oh. Also, let's check the quality because 480p. Why is it 480p? Okay, that's much better quality. Look at that pretty face. I got rid of the hat. I like the hat. Legally Blonde, great movie. Justin Carpenter. Sabrina Beaver. That's a much better name. She looks like a miserable person to hang out with. You could just look at her and tell you would not have a fun time hanging out with this girl.
AKA people who want to belong with the elites, we're having a horrible time with the Lions. So the Lions for this year were even crazier than last year, by the way. And the worst POV that we actually had was in this video at 3 a.m. while the...
Okay, full disclosure, I have been to one concert outdoors. It was in town-ish. I was in like middle or high school. I don't remember. Me and my friend who I used to backyard wrestle with met up with these two goth dudes that we used to hang out with. They were cool dudes, and one of them taught me how to figure four, and the other one, his brother, taught me how to reverse a figure four. Cool dudes. We ended up, my friend stole a steel chair because we were going to use the backyard wrestle, and we did. He also stole a pick from the band Everclear because I don't know what they were doing. Like, they were going up there to meet the band and stuff like that. He just swiped one of the dude's picks. Good for him. I love my friend. He's kind of white trash, but I love him so much. We also did a mosh pit where one of the goth guys that I was hanging out with took out a cigarette and started burning people because he thought it was funny. He was kind of a miserable dude.
Don't actually open until 9 a.m. And as you can tell from the view here,
and for the record, I did only go to that outdoor concert for Everclear because I love Everclear.
Not even actually close to Coachella, so the line started blocks before Coachella, like straight from the city. And for the people that are actually first in line, I believe that's account for 24 to...
I feel like if you had if there was like actual numbers for waiting in line, and you had like the first like 100, you could have made so much money selling those tickets.
48 hours before this even started, just so you can pick the spot that you want to park, because preferred parking is actually very expensive because of scalpers, and it's usually around $1,000 to $1,500, because we saw a TikToker bought it last year for 1.1K, I believe. I gotta do a payment plan for this shit, because paying 1.
Why would you go into... Never mind. Okay, I know people do use like Klarna and stuff just to order DoorDash, and that does not surprise me that they used Klarna to spend $1,100 on a Coachella ticket.
1K for a
rule of thumb: if you can't buy it twice, you can't afford to buy it once.
Parking spot that does not actually exist, it's just there for Coachella, and then that place doesn't exist anymore, seems unreal. And the problem that Coachellers usually struggle with is the showers, because when...
Do they call themselves Coachellers, or like everybody else call them Coachellers? Just like make fun of them.
You're in the middle of the desert and it's very hot and you're sweating all the time, you got a shower. And they have 3 regular showers: the regular showers, which are free, the paid showers, and the VIP showers. Or you can bring your own shower cam.
Shower situation. This is the pop-up that we have. Inside we have this bamboo mat so your feet don't get dirty with the muddy grass, and we have our bucket filled with water, and this is a shower.
Okay, to be fair, there are countries where their entire bathing system, like after peeing and whatnot, they don't have toilet paper and stuff. They wipe with like a bucket of water and a scoop, and honestly, that's probably cleaner than toilet paper. So this is solid. This is a solid choice.
Our head that we do, so basically all you do is you push that, turns on, and this isn't turned on unless you actually push the button. So
that is low-key pretty good.
Yeah, that's actually a really cool shower system. I feel this is nothing to be embarrassed about. They nailed this.
And it's just like a regular shower head.
When you pay thousands of dollars and then at the end you also have to spend money to bring your own shower, then why not pay more? Oh, I forgot, my bad. I'm paying for preferred parking. So you get a preferred parking, but then you gotta bring your own shower, maybe bring your own toilet. What else do I have to bring? Do I also have to bring the
poop in your trunk solves 2 problems at once.
festival? Like, do I have to go to Justin Bieber's house, like, see if I can invite him in a peasanty way? Hey, Justin, like, I know you don't know me, but like, I paid thousands of dollars. Do you mind, like...
Why would a sponge get stuck in your butt? That is not how you clean things. What are you doing that you're getting sponge? I feel like you're just shoving it up there and you're not actually trying to clean anything.
If you perform for us real quick, I mean, you don't have to just. I mean, yeah.
I bet he had a preferred shower. He just peed wherever he wanted.
Like, sure, please, please. And I want to show you the regular showers this year because last year, as we saw, they were crazy busy. Like, there was hours and hours. The lines were so long that it was miserable and the heat was killing these people. But surprisingly, this year, the regular showers weren't as busy. And you were probably saying it cannot be that bad that the regular showers are not busy. So let's take a look at the regular showers.
Okay, 7:30 a.m. It's time to take a shower. The super duper showers are so long, but the regular showers, there's no line.
I wonder why
This
there's
is the
like.
line for the super duper showers right now.
Oh my god.
That is crazy. Okay, we go up the
Let's take a look at
stairs.
the regular showers for the brokies.
Okay, perfect example here.
That's not a bad shower. What do you mean for the brokies? This is just a solid showering system.
There's one that's empty. Regular shower.
It's actually pretty daggum cozy.
With a little salt.
I've been to people's houses where their showering setup was much worse than this. I'm talking holes in the floor, and that's how they live.
A changing room? This is the same shit. It's the shower with a curtain separating them. The standards of the bar is on the floor. She saw a curtain and she's like, so there's actually two different rooms here. You probably can't see it, but actually there's another room after this curtain. So technically you get like 5 different separated rooms in the shower only. Girl, it's literally one box here and it's separated with a curtain.
So, that's a shower. Sunflora! There's a Sunflora. Hold on. I love Sunflora. Everybody shut up. Sunflora is one of my top 10 favorite Pokemon. I'm not at Ultra Balls yet. Yes.
And a hook.
A hook.
Okay, time for a shower. I think I'm
Hook is for the towel? Because there's no... Although, I don't know if I would trust hanging anything inside of a shower where I can still just get wet.
gonna wash my hair, even though I really don't want to have to style it, but it needs to be washed.
Yeah, just people's gonna see you. Yes.
I literally forgot a towel. So that's all.
Oh.
Hold on. She is there for Lana Del Rey. She deserves everything that happens to her.
Shower's done and I'm soaking wet.
I love how one of the highlights for this regular shower
I don't know if he or her added in the towel sound effect, but I approve of that one.
was a hook. A hook, girl. So this is what the regular showers actually look like. There's actually like 50 rooms in one corner, but you can't really see that because they're divided by curtains. But now let me show you the super duper showers. And no, I didn't make that name up. They literally called it super duper shower because they want to make it seem like you're getting something fancy. And here's the actual difference between the free shower and the super duper shower.
Okay, here's with it. Here's with it. Okay, okay. Super duper shower versus free shower.
We just saw the lines, girl. The free showers were empty and the super duper ones were full.
For duper showers?
What? Okay, so people paid for that? Okay, so the free shower was empty. You could just come in and out if you wanted to because everybody paid for the super duper shower? Okay, that feels like discrepancy there. I feel like the cheap people got off a lot lighter there. I got some Flora, everybody. I know you cared because you're watching this video for not Pokemon, but I got some Flora, so you know.
That door. As a guy, though, I do not give a fuck about the super duper showers because I don't need more privacy. Maybe if you're a girl, I understand you need.
Okay, yeah, I get it. If you're a girl, like if they explain to you that there's a door with a lock on it and not just like a shower curtain that anybody can pull back, I get it. Or if you're like super shy and you have the money to spend and you don't want people just like pulling things open, or you're insecure about your body or something, I get that. If that's what you're paying for specifically for the privacy of being able to lock that door, bet.
More privacy, and I think the $10 is worth it because you get to close the door and you feel more safe. But as a guy,
Oh yeah, security for $10, not a problem.
oh, I did not give a fuck. I am not paying $10 for a super duper shower just because I get to close the door. Oh, okay. I mean, I even close the door at my own house. So my question is, what happens if you have to shower and the regular and the super duper mega duper uber super showers are?
Oh, it's like
How do you
Zen
shower?
is
The
on
biggest part about
reacting
this
to
is that showers
showcases.
aren't open 24/7. They actually close at 7 p.m. So if you haven't showered before 7 p.m., you're fucked. I don't know why. Maybe they clean them, but there's a line the entire time. So if you haven't showered in a while, what do? Well, basically, you have to go lower. You're probably like, how can you go lower than the regular showers? Well, they brought in the porta potty showers.
Okay,
As long as they're not connected to the porta potty poopers, you should be all right.
this is my third Coachella shower, and my hack is to use these porta potty ones because there's honestly
I think I'm gonna skip. Yeah.
Hold on. So the porta potty showers also have a door that locks. Okay. I get it. I don't understand why there's 3 different tiers of shower and the security is weird in the middle, but okay.
You know what though? I would rather die.
so much room and like space for you.
Just for the record, though, if you're going to use the porta potty shower, actually, if you're going to use any of these showers, I don't care. Wear flip flops. You do not want to go bare feet in the shower. where like a whole bunch of other disgusting people have been. You can catch diseases that way. You do not want that. Like you're gonna get infections, especially fungal. No, 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 no. Flip flops in the shower.
Yo, what is happening outside? Is someone trying to break in your porta potty there?
And it's a little gross, but you know, it works. And these ones also are always open, so you can just skip the line
Yeah,
and go right into
yeah.
the
It's freaking free and clear, man. Take it. Free showers.
I would love to do that.
And then there's this one that's bigger.
I would love
But
to do
people
that.
wait for these, and personally, I don't really like them because everyone's in there, it's like hot, and nowhere to leave your stuff. So if you don't want to wait in a line, just go to the front and ask to use the porta ones.
I would rather not. How about that? I love what she said, and it's a little gross. A little. I am not stepping foot in a porta potty shower.
Okay, that thing is clean. I don't know what you're talking about. The walls are clean. The floor, a little bit of trash, but that's flip flops. Flip flops will fix that.
She made it seem like this was a life hack. And I mean, the actual life hack here is that no one's using
She's doing it right. He clearly grew up like with money, based on like just the way he lives and like the community he was in for the Facebook food thing. He's spoiled. He's a spoiled little brat. Don't listen to him.
reason. People would rather go to
He doesn't know what you're going through and he doesn't
for an
care.
actual shower than use a nasty porta potty. There's a reason why there's no lines. Ew, absolutely not. The floor is grossing me out. I mean, it's free. What do you want an AC in there? But if you do want to skip all the lines for the super duper, the regular, the porta potties, and everything else, have you heard of safari camping? For a small price of your left testicle or maybe a heart transplant that you can sell somewhere for like it only costs like $10,000. But hey, you at least get a good shower.
Let's check out the bathroom situation. A little tent.
Let's take a look at the safari shower.
See, like, okay, oh.
I mean, it looks clean. It does look tight as hell. Though,
It
but
does.
looks
It does look
natural.
clean. Not a spot.
I would expect something a little bit, you know, like, let me get some space here. You're gonna have to shower like this. Because it's so tight in there. Come on, dude. What if someone's like big as hell, you know, and they pay $10,000? That's the best shower.
10,000 is a lot, especially if you spent like 1,100 on a ticket. That's 10 times the price of the ticket just for a shower.
Get? So since the general admission is anywhere between $700 to 1.5K, depending on when you get these tickets, because most of the time they sell out really quickly, so you have to get it from a reseller that would most likely sell them to you for an insane price, like $1,000, $1,500, depending on how you get them. If you're paying for just the general admission, to find a non-preferred spot in the actual festival, it is brutal as hell. Believe it or not, it's an actual marathon when they open the doors so people can get their spots, and this is happening hours before the actual festival, by the way. And then once you secure a spot, you have to stay in the sun, peak sun that would kill you for hours, make it out alive, and then wait for Justin Bieber to come. Justin Bieber Coachella Bride Run currently feels like 100
Bride Run? What?
Fahrenheit degrees.
What do you mean a bride run? Coachella
So this is the
bride
entrance. This is when
run?
it begins. Security is super nice at Coachella. Oh my god. 3, 2, 1.
What is it?
Jesus. People are running for their lives.
To get to the stage faster?
Oh, this
Is
fast.
that
It's
what's
literally
happening?
passing everyone. Was this a flash? Stay with me because we aren't even halfway. How far are the actual doors from the place?
Do you know how sweaty they're going to be running all the way up there in that heat? Holy crap.
Look at this. They really got the flash in here. Oh, I thought he saw. Did you see? I thought he saw Justin Bieber for a second. Like Justin was waiting for him. Like, you're doing great, sweetie. You're almost there at my festival. Come on.
Is it is the bride the name of like the
Can you not shake the camera like
song,
this?
or is that just the way they're saying bride, like they're gonna marry him?
Call the-
Well, don't run in peak heat.
Are you okay? Who are these people? Why are they let in first? Probably the people who paid for preferred
Yeah,
spot.
probably.
They're VIP but in the wrong section. Oh. But anyways, barricade secure. But Justin, what is all this extra space for? Why is barricade a mile away from catwalk? Because Justin doesn't want to
Yeah,
creeps. Justin to be right here?
yeah, imagine it was safety for
Rights?
Justin.
Are you actually hoping for rights?
Probably because of people who run all the way to his concert from the start of the gate. People doing bride runs. It's
You'd be lucky if you get to breathe the same air
probably
as
what it
Justin
is.
that day. You want to see Justin? We're gonna fast forward an hour or two after Justin Bieber's performance because the place after his performance looked like a landfill full of trash. What the fuck happened here?
Clean up your trash.
they should send Justin out there to clean it up. I'm just
They're
saying.
literally just taking pictures and no one's cleaning up their trash.
This is disgusting. This is just
No one's cleaning it up.
absolutely, like,
Can you imagine the cleanup crew showing up? Like if that was me and I saw that mess, I would have just quit right there mid-shift. I'd be like, hell no, fam. They don't pay me enough for this shit.
what is wrong?
No, I imagine they get paid a lot because they're gonna have to go out there in the heat unless they do it at night.
Look at all the trash.
Y'all are nasty.
Take a picture in the trash.
He's taking pictures.
This is also proof that money doesn't buy
Oh, nothing's better for your Instagram than taking a picture in a field of trash.
class. Because what do you mean? You see the place full of trash, and instead of like actually picking, at least pick something up. You know, I'm not saying clean the whole place up, but pick something up. You can hear them walking. Oh
I don't know who Haley is. I've heard of Haley Bieber, but I don't know. Like, is that his sister?
And then there's another girl.
His
she's
mom?
Let's take some pictures of the after.
Is that his babysitter? Who's Haley? Who's Haley Atlas?
From JB, yeah. Let's take a picture with me with the trash because I feel like I'm surrounded with my sisters. Yeah, trash. Mind you, this is an event with.
Justin Bieber is married. Why is she doing a bride run if he's married then? Is she trying to be the backup? That's sad. That's so sad. I hope she gets help.
With wealthy people. I mean, I wouldn't say all of them are wealthy people because we did see the girl that she needed a payment plan.
I guarantee you most of them are not wealthy people. They're just obsessed and spent way too much money on something they could not afford.
And for a preferred parking, so I don't think all of them are wealthy. But still, to take pictures at a place that looks like a landfill full of trash, I want to show you the view of the stage from one of the VIP sections.
I paid $10,000 for this.
Oh, it's Justin Bieber.
Oh, hell no.
Oh my god.
Beyond booty cheeks.
You can't even see there's literally you're seeing half the screen here. You can't even see Justin Bieber on stage.
$10,000.
I would be upset.
Oh my god.
You spent $10,000? What?
I feel like YouTube had a much better an HD view of this. Well, he's over here looking at like fence. Like I can hear Justin for every. I mean, I don't want to look at Justin because like I know what he looks like, you know. Because I just want to listen to him live. So I'm just over here. I think
Yeah,
$10,000
why is there a
to
big
listen
fence
to
in the
him
way?
4K. Yeah.
If they spent $10,000, they might be more obsessed, but they also just might be rich. So I don't think they're gonna rush a fence.
I'm gonna listen from here. I don't need to watch it. This is what I like to call a $10,000 VIP premium gluten-free view. For $10,000, you can probably have Justin come to your house and you can watch him perform live.
Honestly, you might. You might be able to just get Justin to come to your house for $10,000. It's possible.
For at least 5 minutes. But in this scenario, you didn't actually go to see Justin Bieber. You went there to hear Justin Bieber. You might as
You
well
went there to go
outside
see a
Coachella,
fence.
And you could still hear him. We all know Coachella.
A fence
is
that
the
sounds like
main
Justin
character
Bieber.
Influencers, right? Because I do have a juicy video for you guys, or should I say deleted video, and you're gonna see immediately why this influencer ended up deleting this video. And it says POV, people have all the room in the world, and they still have to push you out on your own video. Oh my god, they walked. Guys, don't walk in front of her, like don't.
How do I feel about this outfit? Like, honestly, it's a solid outfit for, like, I guess for an outside. Oh, let me see it. Okay, here, way you guys can see it. It's a solid outfit if you're going to be outside in the heat. Because you got the hat to block your face, because it's going to cause you to age a lot, and feels like she'd care about that. The rest of the outfit, it's great for not retaining heat, so you overheat. It lets you just get naturally. Although it doesn't look like she's sweating at all. I don't know if that's because she's the devil or just girls don't sweat. They might all be the devil. I have no idea. But, like, it's a great outfit for staying cool in the heat. However, she's also wearing a lot of metal, which is stupid. Look, her arm. Look at that arm. Metal. And there's metal in the center of her, like, little booba region. So you got a metal ring, like Sonic, only Sonic doesn't go to Coachella. Probably because rings overheat and metal overheats, and that's a dumb idea. So the hat was a good idea. The outfit, cute and functional, but she's decked out in metal because she's a moron. I'm sorry, lady. You make bad decisions.
Walk, guys, oh my god. Not one, but two different groups walking in front of our queen's camera. They're lucky enough to be breathing the same air that she's breathing, and then they want to push their luck and walk in front of her camera. Also, why is it so dirty though? Why are all the clips
Also, I'm not gonna lie, love those boots. Those boots are cute as crap.
that I'm seeing of the festival, like there's trash everywhere. And the fact that this video has more comments than likes, I'm pretty sure the whole comment section was telling her that she's being the main character. That's why she ended up deleting it quickly. One of the
Listen, my aunt had more trash in her house than Coachella had on the ground. She was a disgusting person. This doesn't bother me.
things that I find really interesting, every single year there's this rumor that goes around that your favorite influencers stink. We saw this in 2025, and I saw it again in 2026.
I believe
So this
that.
girl who
I
actually
100%
got
believe
I
that.
don't know if she kind of like snuck in there, but she was mortified.
I don't know what the fuck these influencers eat. Those milky bathrooms are the most fucking smelling things I've ever.
They eat so sweet. That's what they eat. I mean, listen, it's not just the influencers. I'm pretty sure it's a lot of people because it's in the desert. It's very hot.
Yeah,
barely have any access to showers.
I can't imagine that there's good food either. There's got to be this like crappy food no matter where you go. What anything you buy is probably going to be able to be like just held on to for a long time, which means it's got a lot of preservatives. It's going to mess up your body, and it's probably not something that they're used to eating.
Ugh. It smells sour like funky. Ugh.
And when you're a regular that goes to Coachella every year and you see the disaster that happens, there was someone who was passing out diapers, actual diapers, because showers and toilets are not that accessible. So you know what? At least give them something to prevent the disaster from happening.
Anyone on this bus needs an adult diaper for later?
She's not joking though.
You need one?
Wait, why are they laughing though?
Can I offer anyone an adult diaper?
That's not. That's honestly not a terrible idea if you can't get to the bathroom. But there's going to be a lot of people who want the diaper because they don't want to leave whatever they're doing to go to the bathroom. And that's putting your bodily needs first, so technically good. But also, you're not caring about the people around you who have to smell that because you're carrying it around with you.
Okay. You don't have to wait in line if you just wear an adult diaper.
Low-key though?
The porta potty's pretty disgusting. Think about adult diapers.
This is wild. To need a diaper at a festival that you're... None of this. Like, have you seen a video so far where people are like, oh my god, this is actually amazing. Like, wow, this is like the best experience in the world.
If I
Every
went
single
to
video is
like
just doing
Coachella
something.
or an outside thing, I would eat a whole bunch of cheese and back myself up for the weekend. I do not want to go and poop anywhere near that place. I will pee. I will pee like the wind, Bullseye.
Boring food that I've seen, and these people are paying top dollar.
But I'm not
About
pooping at
$100
that festival.
to my house, and it's probably gonna be cheaper than the food that these people are buying here. But let's play a quick game.
Listen, I am I don't have that much pride, but I do care where I poop. I do not poop out in public if I can help it. Like if I'm at work and I have to poop, that's one thing. If like it's about to happen no matter what, it's gonna happen at work. And I'm safety first, then teamwork. But sometimes you gotta poop somewhere you don't want to poop because there's no other options. I'll tell you a story, baby bears. I used to go to this girl's house. I liked her a lot. I was into her, and my friend was into her sister. It totally worked out. And their family loved us. They thought that we were going to save their daughters because their daughters, no offense, spoiled brats. Their daughters were brats, and they were worried their daughters were going to end up alone because they never left the house. They were just like these indoor introvert people. And one of them, not even that much of an introvert. She had a great personality for being an outrovert. With our help, she actually got enough confidence that she actually DJ'd a couple conventions, and we were very, very proud of her. Luckily, I had some connections, and I got her the DJ gig, and she was great at it. Everyone loved her, but like their parents were worried. They were just because they were worried they're going to stay inside all the time, not make any friends, not get any boyfriends, especially the one that I liked that apparently had a nasty attitude that I found out later. And she had one boyfriend, and then she was into girls because she was into everything because she didn't know what she wanted. And the parents loved us coming over. But the problem is their house had 3 bathrooms. One was a bathroom that got converted into a bedroom, but there was still a toilet in it. So the one that my friend liked slept in that bathroom/bedroom. It was a bedroom that had a toilet, and the only thing separating the toilet was like this thin sheer sheet. I don't know why. I don't know what the point of that was. But when I slept over, could not use that toilet. The other one was in the bedroom of the girl that I liked. Very thin wall because it's an old house. Thin door. So if you needed to poop, she was going to hear it and smell it. And that's not something you want for a girl you like. And also, she kept her door locked when she went to sleep. Third bathroom was in the parents' room, where they also kept their door locked. So if you needed to suddenly poop in the middle of the night, you had to wake somebody up and say, I gotta poop. Can I use yours? That's not a situation you want. And sometimes they fed us food that we had never eaten before because they ate some weird crap. So every now and then there'd be a situation where I felt like I had to poop, and sometimes I would just try to like not do it, just do my best to not do it. But sometimes it ran through me and I had to poop one way or another. And a couple times I had to go out in their backyard, and they had, I'm not gonna lie to you, it was near an ostrich pen because they raised ostriches, and I pooped in the yard, like somewhere where I felt like they wouldn't be near it. And I felt horrible because I don't like pooping in somebody's yard, but when you gotta poop, okay? And that is all I could do. And it's a horrible situation when you gotta use the bathroom and you just can't. So sometimes you gotta go for it no matter where you are.
And I want to ask you, how much do you think a cup of coffee costs here?
Is matcha?
Okay, guys. Oh man, matcha was $6 yesterday and $13 today. Ooh, that's double the price in a day. What happened? $6, understandable. $13, Honestly, if I was there, I would also raise the price to something that I knew that they couldn't turn down. That's just good business. And if these rich people could afford $1,100 for a ticket and $10,000 for a shower or parking or something like that, I would also bleed them dry because I have no remorse for people like this.
Matcha was $6 yesterday and $13 today. So a day before the festival actually starts, during Friday, drinks and food are a little cheaper.
And honestly, if it was $6 and they were running low on supplies because they sold so many the first day, it makes sense that they would be like, all right, they're $13 now because we're kind of running lower on product than we did yesterday. And we're probably going to sell out if they say $6. Supply and demand. $13, guarantee you they still sold a whole bunch. And honestly, if the inventory dropped on the first day enough for it to be $6, they kind of had to raise the price. That's just good business.
And Saturday and Sunday, they double in price.
So they increase the price.
No, the and the added with the
Oh, and the full.
That's actually more than double, right?
But I think it's the festival that makes the increase. Should I get a $17 coffee, guys?
yes, the answer's always yes.
So it's the whole.
Same.
What do you mean the answer's always yes? Also, this cup looks like Winnie the Pooh. There he goes. Winnie the Pooh. Okay. I love Winnie the Pooh, by the way.
Ivan got me a coffee. Yay!
Venti, this is literally a medium at Starbucks. Venti latte add
Cannoli.
Maybe that's a syrup?
Great taste test. Cheers.
Cannoli.
She's doing the taste test now, girl.
That's a dessert.
Percent of the drink. If I'm gonna pay $17, they better fill that shit up to the brim where it's spilled. I want to see it spill. This looks like they were a little cheap on the
Oh my gosh.
best.
Wait, why is there a car outside their tent? Are they parking out here? What is happening? Like, they're on the grass, so it's not a parking lot. They just have their car. Can you bring your cars inside? Honestly, I gotta be honest with you. This is a great setup for the tent. If you can have your car right here with all your stuff in it, and then you have like all this room to just lay around and hang out, I wouldn't even go see the music, man. If you could hear the music from here, you just hang out here. This looks nice.
This is so
Festival coffee?
And they got a trash can right there.
$50 for 3 coffees and matcha.
When I say nothing about Coachella seems fun to me, especially when I see all these videos. And I saw this girl who was literally just eating lunch, and she seemed miserable. Like, what do you mean you're eating lunch, and lunch looks like she's having the worst time of her life?
Lunch at Coachella, day 0.
Well, of course. Justin Bieber's not there yet. It's just a sandwich, a sad sandwich with no Bieber.
How much do y'all think that sandwich cost?
We got here at 2:30 a.m. Didn't get inside until I think 9:30 a.m. The weather isn't as hot as last year, so I'm trying not to complain. It's still.
Yeah, she looks a little sweaty.
Walking around. The car camping situation is so weird this year. I don't know. The lots are like.
But to be fair, she's a bigger girl. They sweat a lot. I know. I'm a bigger fella. And she's wearing all black. Terrible decision. And she has long hair coming down around her neck. That's got to be a little hotter.
Empty. We ended up getting parked in lot 7, which is like.
You look miserable.
Showers, a camping hub, just everything. On to the real meal. I got a.
Okay, real meal inbound, guys.
Probably like $35 for that.
Girl.
How much was it? How much was it?
Literally flies everywhere. Of course, we gotta have a little.
Listen, if I can enjoy
Is that an oatmeal cream pie? Let's follow up the saddest sandwich in the world with a teriyaki bowl and an oatmeal cream pie. Woman, you need to coordinate your food.
lunch. By the way, she's over here like sweating, flies everywhere. It's like, girl, Fly, let me this. I'll save you a piece later, Fly. There's food for both of us here. There's enough for both, okay? Let me finish it and I'll save you like a piece of rice or some shit. Give me a break. Also, have you ever wondered what $150 worth of food gets you at Coachella? Oh, you have? I got you.
Everything I ate for $150 at Coachella. First up, these mac and cheese fried chicken.
Real talk, that looks pretty good. It concerns me that the bread just cuts off so perfectly, almost like that was frozen chicken. Let me move a little bit so you can see it. It looks good, but it looks like frozen food, decorated to look nice.
The fries were $26, but it was honestly worth
$26. That's the face of an idiot right there, guys. Just so you know, that's the face of the movie Idiocracy. And she kind of looks like one of the girls from Idiocracy. Nice teeth, though.
because the chicken was so juicy and crispy, and the mac and cheese was super creamy, and it had this spicy sauce too.
$26 mac and cheese?
Why are you getting spicy sauce on a blazing hot day? What is wrong with you?
When have
you ever seen Coachella mac and cheese? It's the cheapest shit they can make.
And if a $25 pink sparkly Caesar salad isn't the most LA Coachella thing I've ever seen.
25?
Good, like it had these sugary soft sweet potatoes and this crunchy almond parm. And 3 tacos was $19, so over $6 a taco. I don't know if it was just because we were in the VIP section, but they were so good too, like crispy, savory pork and this tangy guac. And I really wanted to hate the $17 hyaluronic acid acai superfood smoothie. It was good, it was thick, and sweet, and really refreshing. I was really excited for the spicy.
This is the most like influencer shit I've ever seen.
I really want to eat this $18 superronic life-saving blueberry muffin vanilla booty hole opening acai bowl drink, but like I couldn't hate it because it tastes like acai, guys. And you know me, I have a soft spot for acai. The majority of the stuff they got, it's
Like, it doesn't look horrible. It's overpriced for looking like it's frozen, but it doesn't look horrible. Like, I wouldn't pay $26 for it. I would have brought me a whole bunch of things, like just like protein bars or something like that. Something I could carry around, just like munch whenever I got like a little bit hungry, a little munching, a little noshing. At some point, I would probably buy one full meal, maybe a day, depending on the price. Especially something with like some protein in it, like some solid meat. I would not get anything spicy on a hot day though.
It's prepackaged. Was it $28? I just forgot. Shit, I got dementia. $23 for frozen mac and cheese.
Got dementia.
Tell me about Mac's famous mac and cheese.
It was $21. The gluten-free tortilla wasn't it for me, but the tuna was really tender. It definitely needed the sriracha sauce though. It wasn't spicy enough on its own. And finally, probably the biggest bummer of the day was this $24 banh mi that they didn't even make to order. Like you just can't.
That was a $24 sandwich. As a $24 sandwich. The vegetables look fresh though. The vegetables look good. Kind of stale. Like he just handed me the bag in and it.
Handed me the
What?
bag and it was kind of dry and
Oh.
flavorless. But there's lots more Coachella.
Like the vegetables look solid. The bread might be a little stale, but the vegetables look solid. Got some meat on it.
Food to come, and that's all for today.
I wonder why it was kind of stale and dry. Yeah. What do you guys think? It might have been like a little stale and dry.
I don't think he microwaved it. The vegetables didn't look like they were microwaved. The vegetables didn't look hot. The vegetables looked fresh. Well, the green looked fresh. Unless he microwaved it and then put some green stuff on it.
It was a little bit frozen inside. Yeah. But what if you crave some sweet? Because personally, I absolutely do. I will always crave some.
That's where the oatmeal cream pie comes into play. Because those are individually wrapped, and you can just carry those around with you. Just oatmeal cream pie it, baby. And they're flat. That's the most important thing. You don't want to bring like a Twinkie or a Swiss cake roll because that'll get flattened in your pocket. Oatmeal cream pie, already flat. Also fudge round. I am no stranger to fudge round on this channel. We know I love a good fudge round every now and then. But I can tell you right now, both of those, great options. If you just want to sneak in something sweet, individually packaged, flat so they won't smush too bad in your pocket, perfect.
And I feel like if you don't crave something sweet, you might be weirdo. If no one has told you that, you feel like a piggy, like, oh, I don't eat sweets after I eat lunch or dinner or whatever. You are usually a piggy. If you don't like sweets, then what do you like?
That is exclusively when you eat sweets. You get snacks after you finish your vegetables. Eat your meal, then you get dessert. That's the rule. M-Play eats his food. M-Play's a good boy and gets snacks.
And one of the most popular desserts there was their strawberry sandwich.
Sandwich.
Let's eat a strawberry sandwich from Coachella. This is from Sandoichi.
The same girl. I think it's the same girl.
White bread with cream and strawberries. It was $21 and some change. I don't know if it's a lot for a sandwich, but it's
Hold on. It's a dessert. Desserts are always going to be a little bit more. That's fine. You overpay for a dessert, that's got to be... Plus, this one, it looks cold. It looks cold. It needs to be refrigerated. Obviously, you're going to need to pay more for it. It looks kind of simple, but also tightly packed, like it was created, not so much handmade.
so good. Cheers. Here's the second one.
Oh, what about the first one?
I haven't eaten anything today, and it's 1:52. So this is like
You haven't eaten anything and you're starting with strawberry sandwich? That's just a shortcake that you're holding. You're just holding a strawberry shortcake. That's the first thing you've eaten today? Was strawberry short... Okay, this is, by the way, if you can't see and you're listening, this is the oatmeal cream pie girl who got like the teriyaki bowl and the saddest sandwich of the world. It's the same girl. She makes bad decisions. First was coming to Coachella. Second, everything she ate. Third, not eating. Fourth, everything she ate after not eating.
The people at Coachella are starving. So about $22.
She is not starving. She paid $26 for strawberry shortcake.
Strawberry sandwich, and it's basically just white bread, a few strawberries, and a whipped cream.
No, it didn't look like white bread. That looked like cake. It looked like pound cake because that's what strawberry shortcake is. She got pound cake that is a full-on dessert that is not a sandwich. They turned it into a sandwich using 2 pieces of pound cake. It qualifies as a sandwich, but it is a dessert sandwich. It is not bread. It is pound cake.
Did they fly the stupid sandwich in first class all the way from Japan and they brought it here? Because to put this in perspective for you, the original sandwich that comes from Japan.
That looks delicious. Look at that. See, that right there, that's actual bread. What she had was pound cake. That was not bread. This right here, bread, plus I assume whipped cream and various fruits. This looks delicious and refreshing.
The original strawberry sandwich is $3 to $4 in Japan. And the fact that they're selling it at Coachella for almost $22, I know they made that shit there, right? This did not. How much do you want to bet that this did not come from Japan? Look, I understand that it's going to be expensive, like, hey, $15 for this sandwich. But $22 for a piece of bread with whipped cream and 2 strawberries in there? Come on. But if you want a more realistic experience, if you're not an influencer or like what people eat there without paying much money, this is what they do.
We're set up. We did a little tour of the camping site. Now it's time for lunch. We're cut.
They're making, look at this right here. This is the plan. This is the play. This is right here. See, look at this. Burgers. They are making their own burgers. You know how much this costs them? Dirt motherfucking cheap. This is good. This is how you do it. These are smart people. These are not influencers, because if they were influencers, they'd be entitled and not smart at all, and they'd be incapable of making their own food.
Some burgers.
Looks great.
Coachella.
Fantastic. This man's doing the grilling. You know this man's on the grill. This man looks like he was born to grill.
Coachella's on and poppin'.
I would marry this man.
Ceviche.
She's Hispanic. I get it now. Hispanic. Totally makes sense.
Something insane actually happened.
We love Latinas. We love Latinas that save money and know good food.
This year, because usually hotels that are near Coachella jack off their prices like at least up to 10 times.
I thought he said jack off for a second.
Cost about 5,000, 10,000, 20,000. I've even seen for 40,000 for 2 nights just because they're close to Coachella. And I've seen so many Airbnbs cancel on people because they jack up the prices because they know people are desperate.
Someone made a cardboard for it. Is this real or is this AI? It's gotta be. I don't know. There's a girl over here taking a picture. I don't know. I want this to be real. I want this to be real so bad. I want this to be the most famous person here, and they got a grill in there, and they're cooking, and this cardboard smells like hamburgers.
Right, to find a place to stay because they don't want to do car camping. But what made this year even quicker? This is just basically Justin Bieber and Sabrina Carpenter. There was parents renting out their kids' bedroom because they were close to Coachella for 2,000.
I don't know if you want a stranger in the house. Like, if you live by yourself or you're, like, part of a couple or something and you got an extra room to stay, absolutely. Airbnb that for so much money. But if you had a kid in the house, maybe we don't let strangers in.
$10, you can have this person's entire house rented out. The thing is, I'm pretty sure no
Oh, whole house? Okay, makes sense.
one has ever lived here.
There's nothing
I don't
there.
know what's going on, but
A bed,
we
maybe?
just bought those beds yesterday. Like, this is a totally empty house. I'm pretty sure this house was just like for rent or for sale.
Oh my
And the
God.
real estate agent is looking to make a couple extra dollars this weekend because this is an empty house.
Smart,
Absolutely no
smart.
furniture in here. This
Just
one
the bed.
literally got deleted off of Airbnb the second that I found it. I had to screenshot on my laptop.
Small girly room. 195. Wait, what kind of fucking currency is that? What? Hold on.
Why is there
I
yen?
look it up. It's Japanese yen, and it's $1,222.
Why is it Japanese, though? Isn't Coachella in America? I've never been, but I feel like it's in America.
Private room in home in Thurman, California.
I feel like Coachella could never happen in Japan.
United States. Small girly. This
They wouldn't
is
allow
literally a
that.
child's room.
This person just took pictures of their child's. This is just someone's child.
That's crazy.
This is literally someone's child.
That flooring right there that's in that child's room, that's what my sister put in her house. She loves it.
That's bedroom.
This is white girl flooring.
She didn't even bother cleaning it for the Airbnb photos. Like, take the toys off at least.
Someone said you never know when this Coachella is until it's happening. Low-key though, that would probably be me. If I had children and I wanted to make a quick...
I didn't know Coachella happened.
For 2 days? For, my children are going to be sleeping in my bed. We're going to be sleeping like a sardine for 2 nights. That's over $500. Y'all gonna be fucked. I don't know if they...
Keep the door locked. If the kid's sleeping in your room, keep the door locked. Keep everybody safe. Do not let strangers in your house if you have kids, but if you are going to be that stupid, keep the door locked, keep it safe.
I do not blame those parents. While there were people that were car camping, I actually saw some people moving in. Like, they brought every single thing possible from their house to their actual camp.
Come to our camping setup. In the front, we have these LED.
Listen, I'm not gonna lie to you. That's smart. That makes sense. Bring your car. Bring your car. So you might need air conditioning. You just hop in the car, get some air conditioning for a little bit. That's a great way to cool down after you've been outside all day, listen to music. This is smart to bring the car.
These solar lights, so we know which car is ours. We have our shower.
That's also smart, so you know which car is yours. I mean, if you have the similar car to everybody else, that's its own issue. But like, if you brought something to distinguish which one's your car, so you know exactly where it is, after a long day in the heat, you might be delirious and tired enough that you get confused easily.
Shower tent first. In our shower tent, we have these little blocks that way your feet don't get wet. Toilet, squatty potty. This is where the water comes out from the shower head. This attaches here, so it will be up.
Okay, okay. I wonder how much they spent on all this.
Water heater, just in case it
This is a
cold
great
before
setup,
shower.
though.
These are
They're
towels,
living it.
our shower stuff, and of course,
This is probably less than like
this is
everything
the
else they did.
entrance to our setup.
The main entrance.
And then this is like all of our essentials for the day, the weekend. We have ibuprofen, blisters, some little pain medication.
Okay, they came prepared. Look at all this. Look at all this first aid equipment. Good for them. Good for them.
Little hot
Health
patches,
and safety
handles,
first.
masks.
I mean, you might as well say you own a CVS at Coachella. Because did you see the whole rack that she had full of medicine? Are you preparing for a concentration camp? Or are you preparing to see Justin Bieber? This is like all survival shit. So we see the regular coach.
No, no. Don't listen to this idiot. She did it right. They are prepared for any emergency. And when you're out in the heat all day and there's suspicious people and food and things going around and you don't know what drugs could be anywhere and what kind of people you're dealing with, they came prepared with all the necessary medical equipment they could, and that was the right decision.
Coachella, aka the brokies who want to fit in with the celebrities. We've seen the VIPs, we've seen the influencers. Now what about the celebrity Coachella? And this is actually
What? Why is Keanu Reeves in this? Why is Britney Spears back here? Why is Jim Carrey just peeking behind his ear like, I won't get that ear?
very rare. We don't get to see a lot of these because a lot of celebrities don't post the place where they stay for Coachella. But Kylie Jenner, I believe for the first time ever, posted her place where she was staying at Coachella, and I think she just called everyone for it because this place literally looks like she's in a whole different country. Oh, and she's also singing Sabrina Carpenter's new song, House Tour. That's why she's showing us the House Tour.
Don't you know that I got you?
Oh my God. This is at Coachella?
That girl's never going to use that basketball court. That is a completely useless basketball court. You see how everything's nice and neat because she's never ever going to use this basketball court? She's not going to watch this either.
She has her own movie theater. Now, imagine people at Coachella being down there and you see
Where is Coachella compared to where her house is?
With an AC in there, and she looks down and she sees the regulars struggling car camping at 109 Fahrenheit degrees. They're like looking at Kylie, like, Kylie, throw us like an ice cube or something. Like how fucking dystopian is. Oh my God. I just realized when I was doing that, like how crazy this shit just hit me. Watching this from District 12, I never want to hear that money doesn't buy happiness. Oh.
That she's not happy, and it did not buy her happiness. She just bought a completely empty house she's never going to do anything with. Even if she's just renting it, she's just a liar. I mean, she's not happy. Like, this is so embarrassing.
That shit triggers me. What do you mean money doesn't buy happiness? Money would fix 99.9% of all my problems.
Money absolutely does buy happiness. That is an absolute lie that it does not. If money doesn't buy you happiness, it's because you're stupid and you wasted your money on stupid things. You wasted your money on shallow things. I guarantee you, if you use some of that money to actually do something good for other people, you'd be completely happy. You would be at peace. You would find your inner self and be like, it's nice doing good things for other people. I can go to sleep at night knowing I did the right thing. And that's happiness.
What exactly do you mean that money doesn't buy happiness? Stop yelling triggering me. Whoever said that, stop. You're pissing me off. And OnlyFans' most popular creator, Sophie Rain, who made $24 million, I believe, last year, showed that she paid about $200K for her trip to Coachella.
Why? Why would you spend $200,000 on Coachella?
So obviously I am not a brand-friendly influencer, so I had to pay for Coachella all on my own.
You do not need to be a brand friendly. You make $24 million a year.
The entire Bop House, the assistants and stylists, so I had to get 12 tickets. We got 12 artist passes and a table at the main stage, and it ended up being $67,980. You guys know me, so obviously I booked a private jet, and a round trip to Coachella Valley cost me $37,498. We originally had an Airbnb booked way in advance for $29,000, but they canceled on us 3 days before the event.
As I mentioned, they were canceling a lot of people because they wanted to up the price, knowing that people were coming to Coachella, which I think is illegal, by the way, allegedly.
We had to book.
No, I don't think it is. I think you get to determine the price, and it doesn't really matter.
Like I said prior, I got a stylist, and all of the clothes that she got me ended up totaling to be $5,000. So the total cost for
Why do you need $5,000 worth of clothes to go to Coachella?
is $198,845.80.
Basically 200K. My ex paid for you to go to Coachella, hell yeah. Oh, people get what she meant there. Oh my God. Technically, all the horny dudes paid for her trip. So you know what? Shout out to horny dudes out there. And I looked it up, by the way. A single day suit for Saturday, April 18th. Artist guest passes paired with a veranda suit at either Coachella stage or Quasar, whatever that is.
Quasar.
$50,000. One day. How is this is truly
Like,
the most expensive
$50,000 could get you so many trips around the world to different countries.
What do you mean a suit is gonna cost you? I mean, I know that suits restrooms are expensive, but $50,000 for one day? For $50,000, I would have ended world hunger, and I would still have probably like $40,000 in my pocket.
Okay, no, that's not how that works.
Remember how that girl who went to the VIP toilet said it smelled terrible? Well, I believe Coachella's biggest problem is truly the hygiene, because now we're going to talk about the toilets, and if you think the showers were bad, the toilets are nasty.
Did we not already talk about toilets? I don't think we already talked about toilets.
The porta potty is like
Immediately, no. I'm sucking my shit back up, and then we're going home. I do not even poop at like clean
Okay,
restaurants, 'cause I
that toilet paper was weirdly white for just laying around. That feels staged.
knew the toilets were gonna be bad.
What'd you do?
This setup was so nice. It felt like I was.
Sir, when I
You have a
told Shit,
couch?
I was gonna go shit. He literally saw that. He's like, no.
I'm gonna poop
So
on my
what
couch.
did you do? So unlike the shower situation where you look at the showers and there's like a huge line, and you're like, you know what? I'm just gonna
What's
stay in and
that
out of the
goblin
shower.
troll thing?
What would you do if you had to go to the bathroom so badly, but you can't go because there's a massive line?
Your mom's a massive line. Can you guys just not pee in random places?
Use the diaper. But if it's not the line that's gonna kill you, it's like imagine being the last person in line or like middle, whatever. You're gonna go.
Some people have never had to struggle in their life, and it shows. If you gotta pee, why are you standing in this line? Just go pee somewhere else.
In there, and that porta potty is gonna be destroyed. The amount of people that are using a porta potty that they are not gonna clean until later that night, those toilets are gonna be brutal. I would rather poop on my hand and eat that shit up than go to a porta potty. Sorry about that. And look at a porta potty that's been
Horrible.
destroyed by someone else. Someone said, "I take 8 shits per day. I will never be." Oh, 8 shits per day.
Yeah,
What
what?
the fuck are you eating? Let's dump the regulars real quick, and let's. I feel like it got a little too nasty, and let's go to the rich side. I want to see.
I
what
only
the
take like
safari toilets look
2,
like.
maybe 3 a week.
Safari restrooms. Okay.
Safari restrooms.
Oh, okay.
Whoa, hold on.
Mirror. I see.
There's free tampons in that restroom.
That is big though. You should still pay $10,000. That looked like an average McDonald's restroom, right? Like it's at least way better than the regulars who had to wait through.
Was
the
she
line.
supposed to be
You
in
can
there?
skip the lines. The 10K is worth it. You know what? Spend that 10K for me real quick. They're clean and there's no line. What are we complaining about, Jess, sweetie? I don't know how to break it to you, but this is a safari, the rich side of which I think they dropped you off on the poor side. So these are actually not the regular restrooms. These
Doesn't
are
like it's
10K
okay. That didn't like it was being guarded by anybody. There was nobody nearby. That sounds like anybody could use it.
minimum restroom. Yeah, Jess, I'm sorry about that. So you've made up your mind. You're like, Layze, I'm not spending $1,000, $2,000 and suffer waiting in line just to take a shit. I'm gonna go balls deep in this bitch, and I'm gonna spend $10,000. Let me show you what you get for $10,000.
I just got back from safari camping at Coachella.
Oh, I imagine that's for okay. So I was thinking the showers were $10,000, but no, I think it's like the entire experience, including the really nice bathroom. Which, if you have the money to waste on something like that, it's a safer, more sanitary poop. And honestly, what is worth it more than a safe sanitary poop?
That's actually included. This is my second time doing it, and yes, once you do it once, you can never go back.
I mean, it costs $10,000, so if you have another one, sure, fuck it.
Probably the biggest selling point of the package is the Safari Guest wristbands that it comes with.
Okay.
It includes 2 wristbands per package. Your guest pass grants access to all VIP areas and shared guesting areas
Oh,
with
okay.
the festival. Overall, this just really makes the experience really fun, in my opinion. Another huge one is the golf cart.
Look at
So,
carts.
With Safari, you can enjoy exclusive golf cart services between.
They have salons and spas for the people who pay $10,000. Are you missing out on a lot of the music? What is happening?
The Safari campground and
Wellness spa?
stage stops. If you've been to Coachella before, you know how much walking there is, so this is just a really, really great perk that it comes with.
I mean, at this point, Coachella is.
There was a barber. They have a barber. That lady was shaving that guy. What is going on the rich side of Coachella?
music festival. I don't think we've seen a single part about the music festival. It's literally just people complaining about the conditions. And like, do we really need a well?
Oh no, we saw that one guy complain that there was a wall in the way of his $10,000 ticket.
Salon and spa at Coachella? Why don't people just go there when the festival happens, but we have to camp there for 2 days, 2 to 3 days?
This is for free. You just had to book a window. Unfortunately,
Bitch, you pay $10,000. What do you mean this is for free? You pay $2 million and you're like, oh, they actually give you a massage for $2 million. Come on.
they were all taken, so we didn't get to use
So you
this,
lost on that.
But pretty cool.
They do your
Yeah,
massage?
you didn't. You just paid $10,000 and not be able to do that.
Like sunscreen, like little things like that around. You get free sodas. They had Gatorade, waters, all that
That's what you want in the heat. Soda.
for you to grab at any
Sure,
time of the day.
I'll take it.
That was really nice. So we saved just a lot of money.
Grab
So
one of
we
those
did all
Gatorades or
this
water,
expensive
man.
I mean, it's like,
Look at that. Look at that. Goldfish. Salty snacks. There you go. It's blazing hot outside. Here's some salty snacks and some soda. Dehydrate.
water, Pepsi, Cola, and Goldfish. I mean, oh yeah, you probably do save money because at the festival they're very expensive.
They also had snacks all day, and then it came with breakfast every single day, and
Breakfast
they had late
included?
night flights at night after the festival.
It had B12 shots.
That way. You also get access to the Safari Lounge, and it has AC in there.
What happens at Safari Lounge that we just saw? Do they give you a flu shot there? Do they?
What is she hooked up to? Why is there a needle in that girl's arm?
You also get access to the Safari Lounge.
At the lounge, they draw your blood?
It has AC in there. That's where they would serve the food.
I sure hope it does.
Was that the B12 shot?
Yeah, I sure hope it does.
And you could chill in there all day long if
What's this? Do you want signature hydration? What the fuck are these? Oh my god.
That's not even free. You used to have to pay for stuff.
The flushable bathrooms, and then they had the showers. Both of them were shared, so you did have to share it with everybody else. You don't get your own.
But I paid 10K.
They also had 30-minute massages. It was completely complimentary. You just also had to book a window, and it also got full by the time we tried, so we also didn't get to do that.
I feel like for less than 10K, you could have just rented an Airbnb for the weekend, and then you have your own bathroom to poop in and shower in and place to make your own food. And then you can also Uber there, and it would still cost you a lot less than 10K.
But they did offer that. They
What did
also
you
had
get to do?
grocery pickups.
So she said
Grocery
she wanted to do
pickup.
this one and she couldn't do it because they were all booked. Then she wanted to do this one and then they're all booked. If I paid 10K, I want to do something but they're all booked. So you gotta wake up.
Yeah, you could also, with that 10K, hire a personal masseuse to come to the house that you Airbnb.
Early as hell just to book one of these. So this entire time you're living your life there into like this panic mode on what to do for it.
I would like somebody next time there's a Coachella to say, hey, this is what I can get for 10K, or less, how much I can get it for less than 10K, to get all that exact same stuff at an Airbnb.
And here is your room. Looks nice though.
Alright guys, so we're back at Safari Camping. This is my second time doing it. This
Second
room
time?
got the cabana, so I'm gonna show you guys what the cabana looks like.
Okay, so she's a professional at wasting money.
Very similar.
Got it.
So
Wait, why does this look like there's gaps in the wall?
There are gaps in the wall.
it comes with a mirror, a clothes rack.
That is a barely wall. That is on almost not even a wall.
Last year, I think it's all the same
That's
size.
bare minimum wall.
This is what it looks like on the inside. I have
Dude, there's a hole. I mean,
Yeah,
gaps.
there's like lines where it's not completely put together.
the nightstands, and I think
It looks like it comes in a bottom half and a top half, and they just put the top half on top of the bottom half, and it didn't completely connect.
things are a little bit different. And the little AC unit, it doesn't really do much, by the way. I remember getting a lot of questions about
Probably because of all those holes in the wall going all the way across, letting all the cool air out.
that last year. I was gonna see the difference in the
Girl, because there's gaps in the
Oh, exactly, and also because you left the door open, and that's stupid.
wall. It's not that the AC is not working. It's because there's gaps everywhere. She's like, I don't know why, but it's not staying cool in here. Like, we have the AC on 24/7, and we even keep the doors closed.
What if you're gonna do this again next year, and it's the exact same thing? Bring some tape. Tape the holes.
But for some reason, it's just not staying cool in here. Am I blind, or there's like these huge gaps here? Like, the whole place had gaps. I'm paying 10K, and the isolation sucks? Fuck, this was a long one. It's 11:30. I should be sleeping right now. I should be...
I get that, man. This 43-minute video is 52 minutes so far.
There's so much happening. You would never see me there. And last year, I said if we hit 200K likes, I would go to Coachella, and we didn't hit 200K likes. That's why I didn't go to Coachella this year. So for next year, if this video hits 200K likes, I will actually go to Coachella. But if you did enjoy this video, please consider becoming a member to watch my videos a day early, ad-free, sponsor-free, line-free, toilet included, shower included, every single thing is included.
98K. Didn't quite make it.
Members, thank you, Vix, Morin, Caitlin, Chima, Bloody, Rachel, Ari. I'm taking that.
Okay, not important. Thank you. I forgot his name. Layze. That was close. He quit. He's a chip, but he did not quite get to the laser, which is all right. This was a fun video. I think I'm going to subscribe to this guy. This is the second one we watched. I really enjoy his stuff so far. A very long form, and I enjoy that. I like a good long video talking about something, especially when I get to dunk on people. I love being grumpy Uncle Jolly. It's my favorite thing. Okay, thank you for joining me. Leave a comment down below. Helps the algorithm, especially if it's about the video. From what I hear, leave a comment down below. Would you go to Coachella? Or if you've been to an outdoor concert, since I told you about my experience, where apparently my friends are all bad people when I was in high school. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you thought of any outdoor concerts you've been to, or any other things you want me to react to, since I'm finally getting back into reacts. All right, love you, baby bears. Stay safe, stay hydrated, take care of yourselves, and most importantly, stay hydrated. It's hot out there, and if you go to an outdoor concert, stay freaking hydrated. That is the most important thing. Safety first, then teamwork, then whatever third thing you want. It's your preference. All right, love and nachos. Mwah.